One thing that jumped out to me is you both love diners, Jersey diners. So I lived in Philly for a while, and I traveled quite a bit, and traveling from Boston down to Philly, maybe to DC.
Hmm.
You can drive through Jersey. There's something about Jersey.
It's
I don't
the
know what it
best.
is.
It's the
You,
best.
you listen to Bruce Springsteen. There's Louis C.K. has this bit where I think it's part of criticizing cell phones today, where people are too much on their phone. They don't just sit there be bored. But he uses that story to tell where he's just driving and a Bruce Springsteen song comes on, and he just wants to pull over to the side of the road and just like weep for no unexplainable reason. I think that's true because life is difficult. Life is full of suffering or struggle or challenge and so on. There's sometimes it's always Bruce Springsteen, but like some kind of song like this can really make you reflect on life, that melancholy feeling. But that melancholy feeling is the other side of the happiness coin, where if you just allow yourself to feel that pain, you can also feel the highest joys.
Hmm.
That's the sort of the point Louis C.K. makes. And there's something about Jersey with the diners, often late at night. Now, there's several diner experiences, I should say. Okay. There's like the family friendly, there's a nice waitress, and just there's a sweetness, a kindness, like hello, sweetheart, that kind of thing. There's also like the 3 a.m. diner where you're like the ones that are open 24 hours
Hmm.
that has a romantic element when you're a young man or young woman, you're like traveling, the loneliness of that. There's all of it.
Hmm.
The American diner is like, from like Jack Kerouac on, represents something. I'm not sure what that is, but it's like a real beautiful experience. And the food itself too.
Oh,
Like
always
what is it?
fresh. Yeah. The thing with diners, there's so much to love about it. And I grew up obviously in New Jersey. When I'd go, with my father to business, he'd always stop. We'd eat at a diner. Or late night, I'd be coming back with my friends. We'd stop at a diner, and it's a tradition that Ivanka and I love doing as well. And I think there's a notion of it's very egalitarian in that people from all places are there. You could order basically whatever you want. I mean, the menus at the diners look like the phone book,
That's great.
and it's amazing how they keep so much fresh ingredients to do it. At least the good ones do. I'd love as a Jersey guy that you get mozzarella sticks and an omelet, at any hour of the day because most of them are open 24 hours, and that's basically my Ivanka, my go-to. We'll throw in a milkshake or two as well.
Nice.
But for me as a kid, my father would take me. Sometimes I'd sit with him in the meeting. Sometimes I'd be at the table next to him. He'd give me a bunch of quarters to put in the music machine that they would have on the wall, and it was always just a great experience doing it. In Jersey, I joke that if you grow up in Jersey, you grow up with just enough of a chip on your shoulder that you have to go and make something of yourself in life. It's a special place. I had an amazing childhood there, and very, very proud to be from the state. And I will just give a little bit of a plug now because the state has now actually turned the corner, and they had a $10 billion budget surplus for many years. It was a state that was basically bankrupt, and now actually under a pretty progressive Democrat governor, Phil Murphy, he's turned the state around, and it actually has a very bright future ahead. And it's probably one of the best places to raise a family in the country, right? It's got very low crime, one of the best public school systems in the country, pretty good healthcare system, a lot of green parks. People know the Turnpike, but it's got a lot to it that's really great. So I'm a big, big fan of Jersey.
I like how this is a first for this particular podcast. You literally gave a plug to a state. So New Jersey, everybody.
It's where it's at.
There's South Jersey, there's North Jersey. I mean, there's all kinds of jerseys too. I mean, the whole thing.
And don't get me started on the Jersey Shore, Lex.
Jersey Shore is the whole thing.
And I'm not talking about the snooky part. I'm talking about the real nice parts where you have great food, great people.
What do you mean nice parts? It's all beautiful. The full range of human characters that are in New Jersey are all beautiful.
I agree with that.
And every time I travel across the world, there's always to meet somebody from New Jersey, and you kind of give a nod of a deep understanding. It's the cradle of civilization in many ways. Okay.